Hey everybody, thanks a lot for checking back. This is Dave Jewell from Free Run Speed, here to talk about the Hoka One One Carbon X. I've been in the running shoe business long enough to have seen every shoe and shoe company using carbon fiber in the midsole. And there's been many. It started back in the early 90s and it continues on today. A few years back, at roughly the same time, Nike and Hoka One One started working on a carbon fiber propulsive plate. We know the Nike story. Their project was under the guise of breaking 2 hours for the marathon. That was the whole point of them going to carbon fiber and their P-Bax foam, and to build a shoe around the greatest marathoner we've ever seen. We don't really know the full story behind why Hoka One One was looking at carbon fiber to begin with. It had been in the market for a while with a couple other brands, and maybe they were trying to simply make a better carbon fiber plate based on what was in the market. No idea. But they started about the same time as Nike. My wife runs in the Hoka One One Clifton, and she runs in it because it's squishy soft. That's why she likes it. This shoe, the Carbon X with the ProFly X midsole, is not squishy soft. In fact, it's rather firm. Running in this shoe, it's really the tale of two shoes. If you are a plotter, or for me personally, if I'm out just for a jog, it's an interesting ride. It's not super smooth, and the carbon plate really doesn't come into effect. Once you go from plodding and get up to some kind of good quality tempo, then all of a sudden the shoe comes alive. That's when you feel the real effect of the rocker bottom and the carbon plate. So you've really got to be, I don't want to say up on your toes, but it sure helps to be running a good tempo to feel the effects of this shoe. I'm going to talk about three things that I really like about this shoe. First is the upper. It's got a really nice fit, and I think this is the best fitting and the best feeling upper Hoka makes. So well done, Hoka One One. Second thing is when you are up tempo running, this shoe just feels super sweet. It's a use of carbon fiber that is very different than the Nike Vaporfly 4%, and that's good. It feels really good. Like you want to run in this for a very long time. The third thing is this is by far the quietest shoe on the market today. If you are slapping down the road in this shoe, there is something wrong with you and your running gait, because this shoe is so darn quiet. It's actually, it amazes me at how quiet it is. Two things I'm going to challenge Hoka One One on. One, the length of this lace is incredibly long. Again, it's a trend in running shoes. Super long laces. Second thing I'm going to challenge Hoka One One on, and it's not just the Carbon X. I find it in many of the shoes that you create. Gosh darn it, can you make a longer tongue? If you are running in Hoka One One right now and you're looking for a shoe for race day, to do your marathon or do your Ironman, the Carbon X is your shoe. It has that familiar rocker that you're used to, and it's going to have a firm, fast feel to it. If you are currently not running in Hoka One One, this shoe feels like no other Hoka One One. So if you do decide to try this on and buy it, understand it. This is not typical for a Hoka shoe. They tend to be soft and squishy, where this one is not. The second thing, if you're not familiar with Hoka One One, is that their shoes are built with a rocker. So general stiffness is there. There's no flex grooves. So you're not flexing through the midfoot, you are rolling over the midfoot. This particular shoe with the rocker and the carbon fiber becomes a very, very stiff shoe. So it's even stiffer than, say, the Clifton. There's almost no give in this forefoot. So you are really going to get the effect of that rocker and the carbon fiber plate. So it's just something to get used to if you've never run in a Hoka before. That's it for the Hoka One One Carbon X. Thanks a lot for watching. Maybe I'll see you running in these shoes at a marathon later this fall.